Hey everyone, Josh Saxton with Evolve Home Group and Keller Williams Executives. Hope this video finds you doing really great, enjoying the nice weather finally. It's June, and I just wanted to bring you a video today. This is episode 10 in my series of videos. In today's episode, we're actually going to be, I'm just diving right in. We're diving into timing. Timing specifically when it comes to interest rates. And then also timing when it comes to actually closing on your house, whether you're, selling your house and then buying another house, or you're a first-time home buyer, you don't have a house to sell, and you're just buying the house. What does that timing look like? So we're going to get into both. So the first thing is the timing when it comes to interest rates. I wanted to really chat about this because it is so very crucially, vitally important. If you take anything from this video, take this. If you lock in a really good interest rate, a low interest rate, comparative to what it's been, you can save yourself a lot of money every single month, and it adds up dramatically over the course of the year, and specifically over the course of the loan. You could literally be talking about thousands upon thousands of dollars, and that's why I wanted to bring this video to you today. So here it is. So a quick example, and you'll have to bear with me. I'm going to have to kind of dive between this because I have these numbers here for you guys just to give you something to compare it to. So interest rates right now, just real quick, are lower than they've been in a year. I've heard 18 months, depending on who it is. That's how crazy and low they are right now. We don't know where the interest rates are going. They do change. They tend to change in the middle of the summer, towards the end of the year. So now is one of the better times really to lock in that interest rate, and really take my word for it. I've been in this market for over 7 years, and I see these fluctuations and changes. And when they tell us it's really low, and it's low comparative to year, even 2 years, that's really when you want to lock it in, because you just never know if they're going to go up. You never know what's going to happen. And so it's just vitally important you take advantage of it. So as far as the interest rates go, just to give you an example, just to give you an idea of how much this changes things for you on a mortgage, if you had a $350,000 loan that you took out on a house, with everything considered, they call it PITI, which is your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Everything else just stays, the same. I just kind of calculated off just kind of general idea of things. And there's no perfect science to it, but all those numbers are the same. So you can just see how much just the interest rate impacts a mortgage on your house. So, house, townhouse, whatever that is. So if you're at a 4.2% interest rate, which is kind of typical of what I've been seeing, they kind of hover right around 4 to about 4.5%. I heard one today that was right about 4.1, almost 4.2. So I'm going off of that as of today. That mortgage payment on a $350,000 loan would be right around $2,150. It's really close to that. It's again not the perfect science, guys, but just to really give you the example and to really get you into this. So $2,150 would be your mortgage payment on a 4.2% interest rate. That exact same house, $350,000 house, everything same considered. That interest rate at 4.7%, which is what we were seeing more at the beginning of this year. That same house, that same mortgage payment goes up to $2,250. So it's a $100 difference. It's the exact same house. It's the exact same mortgage. Everything else is the same, but you already have a $100 difference just going up by a half of a percent. That's how much that makes a difference. If you go up to 5.2%, which is where it was last year at this time, in a general sense, that same house, again, $350, everything else considered, that same house mortgage payment will be $2,350 a month. So if you bought a house last year at $350 and locked in at 5.2%, you'd be looking at $2,350. If you bought that exact same house this year at 4.2%, so a full percentage difference, that's a $200 difference in your mortgage payment, $2,150. That is just, that's massive. $200 a month. What could you do with $200 a month? What could you do with $100 extra a month than what you would have been paying before? That's $1,200 a year that you're actually saving by locking in interest rate and making the leap and getting into home ownership if you haven't already, or if you're kind of on the fence about it. It is the best time. It's June. It's the time to sell. It's the time to buy. The summer, kind of mixes around a little bit, real estate wise, but really that's the interest rate. Isn't that crazy, guys? So the next video, I'm actually going to talk about the timing when it comes to closing on the house, but I wanted to bring that to you. Huge value today. I hope you got a lot from it. Share it with everybody, please. This is massive, massive information. Hope you guys are great. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. All right, bye.